everybody. I hope you're doing well. This will be a weekly reading for the collective, okay? Welcome back to Mystic Mountain Tarot. All right, so we are using the Light Seers Tarot today. So let's go ahead and see what we get. What do we need to know for this week for the collective, please? That's too many. What do we need to know for this week for the collective? Wow, that's too many too. What do we need to know? We have the Page of Pentacles. What do we need to know for the collective for this week? We have the World in reverse. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. That was too many. One more card. There we go. We have the Page of Swords. Something just fell in the kitchen. I don't know what it is. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Whew. Page of Pentacles. There's a new beginning, like something you've been working towards, some sort of skill, or you're just working towards something, like a new beginning that can bring you stability and abundance and security, right? We have the World here. Something isn't all the way completed. There is some sort of completion that's kind of at a stall, okay? We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so it seems to me like you have this new thing going on that you're working really hard towards. With the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom, you're waiting for it to grow, you're being patient, but you're putting in all this effort, right? We have the Ace of Wands on the bottom, and also Death and Rebirth. Actually, we have quite a few cards that are really clarifying this reading. I'll just pull them all out. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. You're very passionate about this thing, right? And it's going to bring you a new beginning. And you're excited about that, right? You're excited about the abundance that can come through with this. But we have decisions and confusion, right? It can be confusion going on here with your new beginning that is causing the Ten of Pentacles to be in reverse. Okay, so this is like an imbalance. This is what I'm getting, kind of like an imbalance of your work and your home life, right? And trying to bring that together in a more balanced way so that your new beginning, is completely fulfilled, right? You can't really be completely fulfilled if you have all this imbalance going on, right? So we have the Page of Swords at the end of that, of the 4 cards that we drew, and I did grab a bunch more, but so it seems like, reading and planning and time blocking even would be very beneficial for you to try to find this balance in the things that you're doing, okay? All right. We have a full moon coming up, I believe on the 20th. I could be wrong, though. I didn't double check. All right. Let's see. Messages from Spirit for the collective. What do we need to know? Know your worth. You are worthy of all of these things that you want to bring in. But, I mean, not really but it's like, you are worthy of that balance, right? Of the balance with your home life, with your family, with, you know, and your work and whatever it is that you're working on. You deserve that balance. You want that balance. You're worth that balance. You are worthy of this abundance that you're bringing in. It's just kind of seeming like, you know, to take a little bit of time to plan and organize and kind of time block yourself out so that you do have the extra time, right? We're not time blocking stuff out, which I'm not good at either. You know, it can be a little bit overwhelming. I'm trying to get myself a planner so I can start time blocking stuff out, but I keep forgetting to grab me one at the store. All right, let's get 2 more messages from Spirit. Open to infinite possibility. Whatever it is that you are working towards is very abundant, and, you know, it's open to possibility. It's open. It's, you know, I mean, I don't know if you can feel this energy, but it's like, it's open. You're like, and all of this stuff just comes into you. It's open to infinite possibility. What you were working towards is going to be very solid, okay? But you want to make sure that that is balanced out, right? Because you're not going to be happy in that solid foundation if you don't have that balance that you need, right? That was way too many. Get 1 more message from Spirit. Now is a lucky time. And now is the time to be working towards these goals and this foundation that you have, right? Right now. Okay? And I feel like you just start making bounds forward, you know, but it really is calling for you to come into this organization and find this balance, right? So that you can have this rebirth. You're not going to be happy in this rebirth unless you find that balance, right? Because you're just going to kind of stay in this kind of overwhelm, you know, dark kind of place, right? Whoa, I just threw all my cards all over the place. Hold on. Where do you go? Ooh, I almost got stuck. Okay. Hopefully I didn't miss any. What does the collective need to know for this week? What do we need to know? What do we need to know for this week for the collective, please? What do we need to know for this week for the collective? And that confusion will be dulled down a lot in those choices. You know, if you write the things down, if you start to kind of organize yourself and your mind and everything that you got going on, right? Okay, 2 more shuffles. What do we need to know for the collective for this week? What do we need to know? Okay. What do we need to know for the collective for this week? We have not for you. Maybe this overwhelm is not for you. Okay, maybe, you know, whatever you're working towards is for you. But there's something that happens this week that maybe you want or you desire, you have this vision of, right? That doesn't end up happening the way you planned. And there's a reason for that. There's a reason why that's not for you, okay? So just keep that in mind. But whatever you're working towards is for you. Now, could be like aspects of this, right, that aren't for you, that, you know, you have a vision of, and Something like that, okay? Let's get 2 more of these. What do we need to know for the collective for this week? Yeah, we have fork in the road. And that brings us back to this 2 of Swords here. And there is decision making going on. There is kind of a confusion. Now, if you look real closely at this card, we have this monkey over here who is directing the stag, or whatever he is. And he looks like a llama with horns. All right, so he's directing the llama with horns, and he's like, hey, go this way. Oh, wait, no, never mind, go that way. Well, the monkey represents your mind, right? Your mind isn't all the way truthful. It kind of does its own thing, right? Unless we can really, really train it, but it still kind of does its own thing. What is beyond your mind, what is deeper than your mind, is your intuition. This little owl right there on the llama with horns' back, okay? You want to listen to the owl, your intuition, the words deeper than the thoughts that are racing and confusing you and doing all that, right? So look deeper than that monkey mind, because that's where your answers are going to come from, okay? We have chop wood. This came out in the reverse. So it seems, you know, it just kind of seems like you have so much going on. We have regeneration at the bottom of the deck. You have so much going on this week and with everything that you're doing. And it really just kind of seems like you're a little overwhelmed. And because things are out of balance, you're not really getting as much done as you would like to. So really try to write things down and plan things out and calm your monkey mind so you're not so, you know, stressed out, right? And so you can have more of a pinpointed view of what you're going to do and how you're going to move forward and things like that. You know, give yourself a break. Give yourself a break also with this regeneration card. You know, that can help calm our monkey mind down and then help us have more of a clear picture of where we're going and what we need to do and things like that, okay? I'm gonna get some sea animals. What does the collective need to know this week? Messages for the collective for this week. Total submersion. Don't be afraid to totally submerge yourself in a project, interest, or goal. Give it 100% of your energy, and you may find what your life has been lacking. Don't start doing that. I'm not done with my reading yet. No barking, Pink. Hold on. Wait a minute. So, you know, immerse yourself in these things, but also give yourself that time away and immerse yourself, you know, maybe in planning this out, in deciding, you know, what to do, where to go, you know, your time blocking, and maybe immerse yourself in that planning aspect of what it is you're doing, okay? So that you have that direction, right? Facing your fears. Look for ways to strengthen your connection to the universe and others. Stay peaceful and calm in the knowing of who you are. Facing your fears can be as simple as facing head on what you're doing, you know, like being like, okay, I'm scared, I'm overwhelmed, whatever, I'm not really clear all the way, but you go for it anyway, right? You go for it. But you really gotta, you know, go for it and bring this balance back in, right? Fear is an illusion, and we only realize that when we look at it straight on. Amble with contentment. waiting rather than acting is going to be most advantageous right now. Because we have this confusion and this, decision making. So we don't really know all the way our direction. We want to calm some of this stuff down so we can listen, oh wait, wrong card, hold on, to the little owl, right? Our intuition, and have a clearer direction of where to go. And see, these guys, they're in a swirl of some seaweed. They can't really see where they're going. They're just ambling around with contentment and saying, yeah, I'm on the right path, right? These swirls of manifestation back here is coming to you, okay? All right. Going to get some moon cards because we do have the full moon coming up this week, I believe. Hopefully I'm not wrong. All right, your commitment is being tested. Your commitment to this thing that you've been working towards maybe is being tested, right? So that you can make sure and be 100% positive and certain that that is what you want and that that is what you want to work towards, right? Your commitment is sometimes tested to, so the universe can be like, hey, is this really what you want? Like, are you sure this is what you want? And if you're like, yeah, and you keep working towards that stuff while your commitment's being tested, the universe is like, okay, here you go, If you give up during, that testing period, then, you don't receive that thing that you wanted, that you were working towards, right? Okay. Yeah. Hold your vision. Your commitment is being tested. You're almost there, too. We have two moons that both look like half moons to me, ish, right? So, it's like you're halfway there. Your commitment's being tested so that the universe can make sure that that's what you want. And adjustments are required. Adjustments are required because there is an imbalance. There is an imbalance and there are fears that you're working through, okay? So we have to adjust these fears and adjust this confusion and this imbalance so that you can move towards your vision. All right, I'm going to get some Rebel Oracle, and then we're going to do some self-care, and I might get you some charms. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. Beyond your confused and, racing mind, right? Whatever is going on in your mind, that confusion, those decisions, all that stuff. Beyond that is where your answers lie. Beyond that, right? As we were saying, the monkey's loud, the owl isn't, okay? And that's what you listen to. You listen to the quiet voice within your head because that's your intuition. Did I say I was just going to get one of these? I don't know. We'll take that one. What you want wants you. It's already coming to you. It is made for you, okay? It is for you. It's meant for you. Whatever is meant for you will always be meant for you. It's just a matter of time. It's a matter of aligning ourselves with that thing that we desire, okay? We have releasing allegiances. Putting up boundaries, right? Deciding what we do and do not need within our lives. Deciding, where our boundaries are going to be. Deciding to love yourself above all else so that you can give out to the world and love everybody else unconditionally, right? And, that really brings you to life. To release those things that are burdening, to, say, hey, I'm sorry, but that's not really my job, or, whatever it is, releasing those allegiances and deciding what's important for you through connecting with your intuition, right? Okay. Self-care for the collective. What do we need to know this week? Self-care for the collective for this week. What do we need to know? Self-care for the collective. That's too many. Self-care for the collective for this week. What do we need to know? It's way down there. Massage. You are stressed. It seems like you're pretty stressed. That can cause us to have aches and pains within our body. Neck tightness, back tightness, shoulder issues, this and that, right? You know, really work that out. Work out those things that you think might be causing the stress, right? Massage those energies out of your body, okay? Give yourself a little bit of a break. I mean, hold your vision and keep working towards it, but definitely give yourself a little bit of a break. It'll help you find clarity within your situation. We have make a vision board. Really visualize the things you want and the things you are trying to manifest so that they can more easily find you, okay? And one more. Sound healing. Sound healing is amazing. Frequency music is amazing. Please YouTube frequency music. It's wonderful. Sound healing. For you, you know, okay, I would suggest you listen to like a sound healing that aligns your life, right? You can just YouTube, sound alignment, sound healing, or frequency music, right? Alignment or miracle frequency music, right? Stuff like that. And that would really help you a lot, right? All right. I'm gonna get you some charms today. We haven't done that in a while. Okay. What you are working on is very fertile. We have the eggs here. Okay. You can't really see that. That is the strength rune, okay? You're going to really have to connect with your inner strength, right? To really be able to push this forward. Some things cause for that full commitment, okay? Some things you really have to be fully committed to and have that inner strength to like push forward with it, right? We have the building blocks. You're building up your future. You're putting everything you want into this pot and you're going to cook up your dream life, okay? So think about it. Think about what you want in your pot, you know, and release anything that doesn't belong. Remember, releasing allegiances. Release anything that doesn't belong. All right. We have the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So, you know, your connection with somebody is going to be very important this week. Seems like a relationship, but it doesn't have to be. It does seem like it's a male-female connection. Okay, so we have healing. Do what you love and the necessary resources will follow. The universe rewards people who do what they love, right? We're raising our vibrations, we're following the light, we're enjoying life. The universe loves that and rewards you for that, okay? All right, we have the little playful bead. So, have fun, let loose, be a little playful this week. You get success. We have strength again, okay? So really connecting with that inner strength. Now we have the old bone. Okay, so you are overdoing it. You're overworking yourself. Make sure that you reassess how you're spending your time so you can really time block it and organize it so you're not overdoing it for yourself, okay? We have treats. We have recharging your batteries. Yes, take a break. Listening to your intuition and cycles. Very interesting because we got both of those during the reading. You are going to be making leaps forward, okay? But it's just going to take that time. Now we have the ancient rock heart, okay? This is about pure and ancient love. Love that's existed forever, that will continue to exist forever, okay? Your spirit guides are accompanying you with this ring here. That's my spirit guide ring. But also, the surprise ball is inside, so you might be receiving some surprises from the universe this week, okay? We have kindness coin. Somebody might be very kind to you this week. It might help you. You might be receiving a little bit of money this week. We got the dime. Every person is the creation of himself and the image of his own thinking and believing. So believe in yourself and think in positive ways that will bring about what you want, right? Numbers are going to be significant for you this week. I would pay attention to numbers, pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, right? Have fun, let loose. You really don't have to be so serious. There we have travel. Travel might be a thing for you this week. You might be going places or you might just be moving forward, okay? We have the letters LOA, YOI, IVEUAI. I see the word love. Love yourself and love others. Maybe this person is going to be, giving you a message of love this week, right? I also see the word live. We don't live to work. We work to live joyously. Okay? We work to live joyously. We're not living to work. Remember that, okay? You want to love life, don't you? We have the stone eyeball here, so it's like you're having a really hard time seeing forward, okay? Just do your best and try to follow your intuition and maybe do a little bit of reflecting this week, okay? And we have creativity. Lapis lazuli, that's like creativity for me. That's like, creating the life that you want. And in creating, painting, drawing, this, that, whatever it is, creating stuff can be very meditative and healing, right? All right, and we have connecting the dots. Connecting the dots to how all of this stuff, makes sense in your life. Connecting the dots to, oh, how is this helping me, whatever it is, right? Connecting the dots in your situation. All right, let me go over the letters again. We have an O, A, L, Y, I, E, U, A, I. Okay, so if you guys see any other words, I would love to hear them. All right, and that's what I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please let me know down below. Like, share, and subscribe if you feel called to. It'll really help the algorithm, and I will see you next time.